Was I wrong? Oh, I was wrong. See, I'm a woman enough to admit when I was wrong when I'm doing these recaps, and buddy, unless something major happened, I was wrong. Welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of Love After Lockup, child. What y'all think about this episode? It was alright, I guess. Okay. Now, I feel better. Thank you for the well wishes, child. Still got a little bit of a cough, but it ain't nothing that I can't handle. So, Chelsea! Hey girl, hey girl. Now, I said that Mikey is going to, flip the script, and he gonna cut a shine, and he just gonna cut all the way up. Boy, was I wrong. I like Mikey. Who would have thought? Chelsea is the one that's acting a plumb fool. So we have Chelsea and Mikey. Now, Mikey done got out the car. Chelsea done drove off. She been in the mood ever since she learned about her benefits being cut off. She been sick. Mikey ain't got no booty. Money is tight. Honey, it's just a hot mess. But see, the sisters done peep game. Okay? Now, y'all know went in my comments and said that they just don't usually just cut you off like that. Okay? You get some type of notice before you get cut off. Chelsea? Did you get some notice, honey? Is that what they cut you off for a reason? So, Chelsea, she made a loop back around, and he was like, what are you doing? Like, how can you leave me like this? And she was like, well, you said you needed air. Chelsea, him saying he needed air did not mean for you to leave. So he was like, oh, Lord. Mikey, he says that he has a daughter. Okay, I believe she's 8 years old. And he says that it's been 3.5 years since he has seen, his daughter. His daughter is at his sister's. So Chelsea's saying that she has never dated a guy who has children, who has a child. So he was like, it's all good. Are you up for some baby mama drama? And all that. So they get there. And honey, when I tell you, honey, that sister live in the thick of the sticks. Where is that? Is that Ohio or is that Kentucky? Which one is it, child? I think it's Ohio, right? Whatever, honey. I was like, honey, she lives in rural state, okay? So the daughter busts out that door. She could not wait to see her dad, okay? They hugged, and she was just so happy to see him. How cute is this kid? This kid is so adorable. I have said this so many times. The kids on Love After Lockup, y'all know I have a soft spot for them because they make more sense than the adults. We all have said this. So she goes inside, and before Mikey had even gotten out, he was like, you coming in? And Chelsea was like, no, I'm not going to come in. So Chelsea chose to sit in the car. She's nervous. She feels nervous meeting an 8-year-old girl that you're in a relationship with the father. You nervous about meeting an 8-year-old girl? You're a grown woman. Talk about you sitting in the car. If I was his sister, I would have said, are you coming in? You'll be sitting up in the car. So they go inside, and she's did a drawing for him, and it was just really sweet. So Chelsea finally makes her way inside, and she, was like, and so the little girl, jumps up, gives her a hug, and y'all, not only has Mikey learned how to sign for Chelsea, the little girl done learned how to sign. I said, Chelsea, if you don't fix your face and your attitude, I'm about to come through this TV. Now you have an 8-year-old girl who is learning how to sign for you. How sweet was that? And of course, Chelsea, she appreciated that. She thought that was just as sweet. I just thought that was just the sweetest thing, child. And so they're talking, and the girl, she just seems like a bubbly little old thing. Well, the mother of the child shows up to pick her up. And so Mikey is like, you want to go out here? You want to come out here with me? I'm going to tell them bye. You going to come out here with me? And then Chelsea. No. Why the F would I do that? No. She just has an attitude problem. And so she was like, I'm not down with the baby mama drama. Then she says the unbelievable thing that she could have said. She says now she's having second thoughts about leaving him. Chelsea, I'm going to need for you to start walking straight. First of all, A, there was no baby mama drama. B, you didn't even meet her. C, he haven't seen this woman in years. You don't know if this woman is married, engaged, got a boyfriend. And who says that she even want Mike? What is wrong with these women on this show that is so insecure that they think that every woman wants their man? I'm sure she's not moved on. They have a daughter together, and that's it. So she's worried about, what's gonna happen when, she leaves. Is there gonna be a connection between Mikey and the mother of his child? So Mikey goes out there, tells the little girl bye. He literally was talking to the baby mama 2 seconds. He was like, have safe travels, bye. That was it. Meanwhile, Chelsea peeking out the window. I said, so the sister is talking to Mikey. She was like, what's going on? What's going to happen with this long distance relationship? He says, man, I don't know. He says, I love her. Chelsea is the one I want to be with. And man, I can't be dealing with her attitude, child. I don't blame you, Mike. I wouldn't either. Just foolish. Now, I can see if there was like some type of past history between the mother of the child and Mikey. Like she been writing him or sending him money, or there's a question. It ain't even been no question that I heard of. Her whole face is blurred, which means she ain't trying to get on camera. Can we move on now? We sure can. Melissa and Louie. It ain't gonna take long, y'all. Melissa, it's time for her to leave. Y'all, I like Louie. I like Louie a lot. Him and Mikey are my fave. Out of the whole cast, Louie and Mikey are my faves. So Melissa, she's leaving. Of course, she is upset, child. She's gonna miss him. But of course, she want to make sure that he behave and he don't talk to no women. They have decided on the dentures. Because, child, ain't nobody got $35,000 to be putting in his mouth. Okay? They just ain't got that kind of money. So they'll go with the $4,000. And let's just hope that Louis keeps some things in when he's around Melissa. He got sleep in him, child. He's going to have to get up early so he can pop them things in his mouth before she gets up. So they're saying their byes. And so here's Mama Louie. What y'all do? Are you coming inside or what? Come inside. Come inside. And so he was like, Ma, she's leaving. Oh, so she can't come inside and say bye? So Melissa was like, Jesus effing Christ. Can I just give you a kiss and say bye already? So anyway, they give her a little kissy, huggy, and Melissa's gone. So it's time for Louie to come inside. And so Mama Louie was like, you want some pasta? Gonna make you some pasta. So he sits there, honey, when I tell you he gobbles that up. Gobbles it up. And so he is telling his mom about the plans. He still wants to move to Jersey. And the mom was like, why do you think I moved to Florida? You damn sure wasn't doing nothing in school. I come down here for you. And you're going to go and move to Jersey? What about me? What's that going to leave me? And honey, Donna done got all upset. Donna loves that boy. Okay? And she is going to miss that boy. And Louie is going to miss his mother. Okay? Donna done start crying. Louie done got up, gave his mama a hug, and Louie says that he done hurt his mama, child. Louie said he done stole from his mama, done manipulated his mama. His mama done seen him at his worst, and guess what? Donna stood by her son. Honey, let me tell you something, okay? And so they just had a real touching, loving moment. I like Louie a lot. I will say this. So far, Louie has been one of my faves in a long time. Louie just seemed genuine, okay? Louie just seemed like somebody who you can just kick it with, all right? He wants to work. He wants to do what he needs to do to stay out of prison. I am really rooting for Louie. I like him. I do. So, him and Donna had a touching moment, and let's move on. Key-Rock and Brittany, child. Key-Rock, as we know, is doing his treatments. And in prison, they were giving him his shots once a week. They were paid for, okay? And he says that the prison was, up on his shots and his medicals and, all that. But when it was time for him to get out, they said, you got to take care of it, okay? You're going to have to give yourself the shots. You're going to have to start paying for it. We no longer can do that. So Brittany is giving him a shot, but they're not quite sure how much, he's supposed to be giving himself. So I was like, did they not give you like a pamphlet, or when the nurse or whomever was giving you the shot, you didn't ask questions, or you didn't see how much? These are questions you should have been asking, Key-Rock. I mean, you're dealing with your health. Okay? So, he starts feeling ill. He starts feeling sick. So Brittany was worried about him. Honey, he done broke out into a sweat. He just wasn't looking right. And the next day, Brittany was like, you feeling okay? And he was like, yeah, I'm feeling, a little bit better. So then Brittany is making breakfast. And Brittany says that she is going to put cosmetology school on hold. She's going to take a break. And so Key-Rock, I said, oh, Lord. I said, oh, God. I said, here we go. Key-Rock said, I know you lied. Key-Rock said, what was that? What does that mean? Because, see, I paid for it. See, I paid for you to go to school, and I expect you to go to school. What does that mean that you're going to take a break? And so Brittany says that she is going to take a break from cosmetology school so she can be there for Key-Rock. Key-Rock looked like he's doing just fine, Brittany. Am I missing something? Yes, he was struggling a little bit with them shots, but he needs to figure that out on his own, and he will. But now you want to not go to the cosmetology school so you can spend more time with Key-Rock. Key-Rock was like, no, this ain't even going to happen, okay? Absolutely not. I don't want you to give that up. And so Brittany said, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I'm grown. So, of course, they get into a bickering session, all right? And they get to arguing back and forth. She goes to the cosmetology school, and child, honey, that teacher her. She was dropping some knowledge, though. I don't want Brittany to stop going to school, but Brittany's grown. She can do whatever she wants to do. But that cosmetology teacher is like, are you doing this for you, or are you doing this for Key-Rock? Because you can't be dropping, something that you love to do and something that you want to do because of your significant other. Like, what's up with that? And so, of course, Brittany, she has pleaded her case. She says, I just need 6 months and I'll be back. And so the teacher was like, child, I don't know. Then one of, I want to say her classmates, she got to crying and she got emotional about it. I was like, girl, they are trying to tell you something. Meanwhile, Brittany is inside. Key-Rock is outside. And he said that while he was in prison, he got his little certificate at the HVAC. Okay? He know how to work on, air conditions and heat pumps and all that. He done lined himself up in the interview. Okay? Now, let me get this straight. Brittany is not going to continue her cosmetology. She's on break. So she can spend more time with Key-Rock and take care of Key-Rock. Meanwhile, Key-Rock is lining him up a job. So Brittany, who are you? He's going to be working. So they get inside the car. And so they get to bickering again. And then Brittany starts talking about her spiritual well-being. About how her spirituality has been affected. And how she's feeling some type of way. So it's wanting to take care of Key-Rock. Making sure Key-Rock is okay. And your spirituality doesn't hit a bump in the road. So then Key-Rock was like, well, why didn't you tell me that? You don't need that to happen. We got to keep up with the Lord. You can't have your spiritual wave. I didn't understand that part, y'all. So it's a combination of both. It's why you put the cosmetology school on hold. Y'all, why Key-Rock and Brittany always bickering? They have bickered more and more and more. Like, And then Key-Rock always just seems so nasty towards Brittany. Like just the little things that he says. Like the things he does. Brittany was like rubbing the back of his neck. He moves her hand out the way. It's just, I don't know, y'all. It's just it's like Key-Rock is always up. It's like he's always hiding. It's like he's hiding. And then there's Brittany, who is trying to appease him, maybe? I don't know. It's just these two. They just bicker and fuss, and some of the arguments don't need to be arguments at all. So, child, that's Brittany and Key-Rock. Can we move on? Okay. Joy and Red. Love at the Lockup producers. Y'all got to be ashamed of yourself. Why is Joy and Red doing all this kissing and slobbering and what is really going on now? I know you excited to be out. I get it. But child, all that slobbering. So, Joy and Red, okay, they done dropped off Mama Red, honey. And so Red was like, listen, let me go in there and talk to Mama real quick, and then we're going to go to this hotel, okay, and I'm going to blow that back out real quick. So he goes in there, and so the mama was like, can you sit down for a minute? He was like, I only got a few minutes, what you got? And so Mama Red was like, are you sure about, you know, going to New Mexico? He was like, yeah. She said, are you sure? She said, I think you need to settle here first before you go over to that good old New Mexico. You got to get yourself together before you get on down there to that good old New Mexico. You understand what I'm saying? And so Red was like, this is where I think I should be. Okay? And I love Joy. I want to be with Joy. So New Mexico it is. So she was like, you in a rush to get out of here? He was like, Mom, I got to go. Okay? I got people to see and things to do. So he leaves, and she was like, he needs to get himself together. I just think that he needs to get himself together here. There's things he needs to do, his license and just other things that need to be done before he should go to New Mexico. But honey, Mama Red, I think you may lose this battle. He gonna go on down there to New Mexico. So they get to the hotel, still kissing and slobbering all over each other. Now, they done went on the elevator, and so Red said, you're done, cameras. So we see them laying all up in each other's faces, child. And then we, as viewers, needed to know that they done did the deed so many times. They done did it in the shower, and for some reason we needed to know that he had his face in the place for 2 hours. Did nobody ask for that information? Did nobody ask for that? First of all, 2 hours. Don't make me cut up, okay? Don't make me cut up. So anyway, so it's time to get Red's hair done because it was looking a little dry. So Joey drops him off to get the hair done. And this girl, honey, she worked wonders, didn't she? I was like, did she wash it? Or did she just put some oil sheen on? Y'all know nothing about no locks. Did she line them up right out there? It was looking clean. So Red, he waited until Joy left. He done pulled out that phone and said, I need to call my bestie. Now he done got on the phone with some white girl. Now, apparently, he has known her for a while, okay? She has been to prison. He's done been to prison. She has sent him $3,000. Boy, Red. Now, you done got $3,000 from your bestie, and Joy done sent you, what, $30,000, $40,000? Boy, oh boy. So they're on the, having a conversation. And, she was like, you look good, but, I can't really tell you look good because, see, you're my bestie. We can't be talking like that. You got a whole girl. And so he was like, now listen, okay? We don't need to be talking about that. We got a little bit of time. When we going to meet up? And she said, well, how much time you got? He was like, I'll make time. So he hangs up, and honey, the girl that was doing his hair was like, now I know you lied. Now your girl just tiptoed out that door, and you talking to another one. He was like, ain't even like that. That's my bestie. But see, you keep that between us because, see, Joy don't like me talking to women. That's your friend. That's your bestie. First of all, Red, you are a grown man. You shouldn't even be using the word bestie. What are you, a 13-year-old girl? Talk about that's my bestie. What? Do Joy know about this bestie? You don't go somewhere and sit down. You out here talking about kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy. You had your face in the place for 2 hours. And here you are talking to Molly for talking about bestie. If you don't go somewhere and sit down, Red. What was the girl's name, y'all? That girl's name wasn't Molly, child. But anyway, child, that's Red and Joy. Let's move on. Last and most definitely, Sheree. Sheree, now I know you did not have a plan to have these two men fight over you. Tell me that wasn't your plan, because if it was, it backfired. Like a 1984 Chevy, okay? Honey, your face was cracked if that was your intention. So it's time for the party, all right? Anthony's party. Anthony with no emotion, okay? So she got her homegirls over there. She done got the outfits. Her face is getting beat. Her hair is getting cramped. And it's time for Anthony to get home. Okay, he running late. So Anthony get home, and here is, Sheree. Sheree was like, you got to get ready. Running late. And so he was like, I was out here with my mama. Don't be tripping. Because Anthony done went and bought Sheree a ring, to propose. So he goes in there and, he's, gets ready. And, Sheree's running his mouth. And he says, God bless you. That Anthony has no expression whatsoever. He's like this. Anthony, are you with us, honey? Are you awake? Do you know you on camera? Do you know you're on a television show? Honey, wake up! Sheree was talking to a homegirl, honey, and apparently Anthony can throw down in bed, child. I can't tell it. I mean, he must be really something in bed because, honey, he ain't get... I'm shocked. So if they go to the party, everybody's there. They walk, they walk in and they're like, hey, here's Anthony. I don't know these people. These ain't my friends. I don't even want the party. I don't even want to be here, but I'm here. I was like, Lord. So Sheree had some drinks, And so Anthony's like, I ain't drinking that. She was like, you ain't gonna have no drink. He said, I ain't drinking that. And so here's Sheree. Sheree said, where your friends? Oh, my friend. Not one of Anthony's friends showed up. I think one did. The rest of us, Sheree's and the family and Anthony's mama. I said, Lord, did they know? So Anthony ain't drinking. He didn't want to party. His friends ain't there. So here comes the baby daddy. He walks in. And of course, Love After Lockup producers made it seem like it's going to be this big knockdown, drag out brawl. So he walks in and so they was like, I know you did it. You invited the baby daddy. So Sheree was like, I sure did. Yeah. They're going to need to get to talking. They're going to have to talk about some things. And so Anthony's mom is like, why did you do that? Why would you invite the baby daddy to Anthony's party? It better not be no mess. It better not be no mess. No, nobody better not mess with my son. So Anthony says, let's talk. So they go outside, and literally they had a mature, grown man talk. And the baby daddy said, listen, my son love you. Okay? Keep doing what you doing. All right? We ain't gonna have no problems. Won't start none, won't be none. And so Anthony was like, listen, I ain't here to make no problems. Okay? I'm here with Sheree. All right? Me and Sheree good. Sheree is somebody that I want to be with. You just so happen to have a child with the woman that I love, and I adore your son. I love your son, and we good. They did the little thug hug. They were good. Meanwhile, Sheree kept talking about, well, if it comes to blows, or if Anthony punch him or slaps him, if he slipped. I said, Sheree, none of that happened. None of that happened whatsoever. They were cool with each other. I mean, just like Anthony said, he ain't my friend, and he ain't never going to be friends. But, we both love that boy, and we can handle it like men. And that's exactly how they handle it. Very good. So they go inside, and so it's time for Anthony to propose to Sheree. Meanwhile, y'all, let's not forget the people, family, friends, think that Sheree and Anthony are already married. So Anthony was like, well, we ain't really married. We ain't married, y'all. We ain't married. And so they're like, what? So the mama said, what do you mean you're not married? You lied? You lied? That's my son. What are you talking about? So then her brother's like, you told us you were married. And so Sheree was like, well, we ain't. So Anthony done proposed to Sheree for real this time. And now they're engaged. And honey, what a mess. All that lying for no reason whatsoever. None whatsoever. So it's close to curfew. It's like 15 minutes to curfew because he has to be back at 1 a.m. It's 12:45. So they're rushing and, they get in the car and they speed off and let's hope they make it in time, child. That's it, y'all. What'd y'all think about the episode? To my new subscribers, welcome to the family, y'all. Welcome to the family. Y'all are killing it with the subscribing. Y'all are killing it with the comments. All right? I adore y'all so much. Y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye.